8:54. Today is Wednesday, the 4th of November. Hooters on Wednesday night at South Park doing a free comedy show. And we're giving you free wings if you want to go. You just text the following number. Text 24300. Just put Hooters in the text, nothing else. You'll get the address, the show time, and free wings by sending that text, 24300. You'll get to see our great headliner, Andrew Sleighter. Andrew is coast to coast, kicking ass right now. He's playing to big crowds.
He wasn't aware.
I was just impressed by my own...
oh, yeah, we have an intro.
Intro here.
Right. Big crowds at Bumbershoot in Seattle, and is also a regular at the Comedy Studio in Boston.
Yeah.
I love Boston. Greatest comics in the world have come from Boston.
Yeah.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good.
So are you in Boston or are you in Seattle?
No, I'm back in Seattle now. I was living in Boston for about a year and a half, and it is a great comedy city.
It's cutthroat comedy there too, isn't it?
It
always had a reputation for that. I don't know if it's still that way.
Yeah, it's very competitive, but a good communal scene too. Like I played softball there, and so I think it's more cutthroat in softball. Comedy softball was more. I got traded like 3 times. I'm serious. I was not great, and they let me know. So
yeah, well, the guy behind you walked in. I thought he was the comedian. He's very athletic. You're not quite the athletic type, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Well, thanks, Bob. I really appreciate that.
Sure. Well, some people come in there all like it's like they're training to be in the Olympics when they're doing stand-up comedy. You're training to get girls that you ordinarily wouldn't get, and you're doing an excellent job
with comedy. That's okay. Guess that's a compliment, but. Anyway, I heard somebody boycott Starbucks too because of
that's Joe because of the stuff.
Yeah,
because of the Sonics.
I never liked the coffee much anyway, and that made it easier, so.
Well, that's what I boycott Starbucks too. It's not an effective boycott because I never went to Starbucks before. So what I have to do is convince other people not to go to Starbucks
in order for you to be effective.
Right. So not everybody's a Sonics fan either. So what I do is I've done research. I don't know, but Starbucks doesn't let their employees unionize. So if you support, that's a good reason not to go to Starbucks. Also, the first 100 or so Starbucks they built, they used stolen concrete from key structural points in the levees in New Orleans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, hindsight's 2020.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Also, Starbucks killed Tupac. So if you're a big rap fan.
Yeah. I was there when that happened, actually.
Yeah. Did it really? Was it?
So that makes me want to go there.
I think it was bullets because I was in Vegas when that
it was
happened.
a crazy night in Vegas.
That story would be so much better if Starbucks had like a mascot, like the Mariner Moose. If they had like like the Hamburglar. If they had, they don't have a mascot, do they?
No,
Starbucks
that
Crip.
mermaid. Right?
The mermaid?
Yeah, it's their mascot, right? That.
Yeah, they should have. You know, they should have the mermaid tour. That'd bring them back. No, they should have some, Daryl Hannah type with a flappy thing that looks like
a couple of
fish
seashells
tail
in the window.
That'd be great. So back to you.
Really,
you are boycotting Starbucks, but
I am.
But it doesn't.
I boycott Starbucks. It's not that effective. But the other thing that happens is people will always try and think they're funny, so they'll give me a Starbucks gift card. Or something like, what are you going to do? Are you going to spend it But the thing is, they don't realize this is not a symbolic boycott. This is a practical boycott. If I don't spend a gift card that you give me, guess what? They just made $10 right there without having it. So what I do, I spend every penny of the gift card, and then I spill my coffee all over the place and ask for a new one and take all their napkins and straws.
And waste their labor out.
I just come in with a big jar and fill it up with Splenda and walk out. And the great thing about boycotting a Starbucks, too, is... it's just a bunch of baristas who work there, so they can't kick you out. It's not like a tire store or something where they chase you out of there with a piece of free beef or something. You can hang out in a Starbucks all day. Sometimes I'll just come in with the Tullies and just show it right in their face. Like, man, this stuff makes you have to crap. Can I use your bathroom for about 20 minutes? Is that at times? Can I borrow that?
Let me ask you about a bigger, more important issue, though, that I think you do care about. What about health care? Comedians don't have a company that provides them health care.
Right.
You're a prime example of the kind of person that a public a public option would be good for, right?
I am. That's true. And I actually went through this myself because, like you said, as a comedian, you don't get a great plan. So
none. You get nothing.
Right, zero is the plan. So I had to buy my own health care. I was on my parents' health care until you turn 25, and then you have to get your own. And so I bought my own, and I think I have the cheapest health care ever. I think it's $18 a month. I get it through my Netflix, actually. I could have had dental, but I wanted 2 DVDs at a time. You know what I mean? So I didn't. I'm trying to get through the wire right now.
There you go.
But basically it's what they call catastrophic healthcare.
Catastrophic. That's I like this. I don't know where they're going with this.
And you have a $10,000 deductible is what I have. So I have to have $10,000 of calamities happen to me before I see a dime, right?
Right.
But it goes up to like $6 million. So now I'm in this weird position where I can only afford, like, I after like NyQuil, I can't really afford anything until you get
in between.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like I can afford Band-Aids and then van I can drive with my teeth. Like that's the window I'm working in.
So if you break a bone, will you jump in front of a train to up the ante?
Right. No, well that's exactly it. So now I have 2 strategies. It's like playing hearts, really,
Right.
is my
No,
healthcare.
I get this.
I
This
can
is
either
great.
I can either not I can try and be really healthy and not
Right.
get any afflictions, or if that doesn't work out, then I just collect as many afflictions as I can. And kind
So
of shoot
if
them
you
over
got
medically.
sick,
Yeah.
you really need to step in front of a bus
Right.
and get run over.
Yeah. If you see me close to like that if I only have like $8,000 in medical bills, I'm gonna be licking doorknobs and
We're all third rail.
right, playing pin the tail on the donkey with hypodermic needles I find at the park.
You do travel all over the country. You're very funny. You're doing about, how old are you?
I am 25.
25 years old?
in October.
How long have you been doing the comedy?
About 5 years. Now.
5 years.
Yeah,
Doing
started
very well.
in college.
You, I understand you love Las Vegas. Is there a good comedy club scene in there? Because to me, all the comedians I've seen in Vegas are in these big monstrous stage. overpriced.
Yeah. There is like Vegas does have little clubs, and those are even tough to break into, and sometimes not super fun. But I do love Vegas. I go as often as I can, and that's why I like casinos in general. So the Hooters will be fun. But what they have in Vegas is funny to me. They have all these themed casinos, right? They're all based on like cities or times. It's like the
New York,
Paris or the Venetian or the Caesar's Palace. But what they don't have is a casino based on 1950s communist Poland, and that's the one I want to build. I'm gonna call it the Gdansk, and it's just gonna be 3 stories tall, but like a mile long, painted all gray with graffiti and barbed wire. And instead of any fountain out front, it'll just be a giant statue of me, like with my fist in the air. And if you look at me from the right angle, it'll look like I'm punching out the Statue of Liberty from the New York.
That's awesome.
And maybe you're feeling lucky at the dance, so you want to play the tables, right? Well, you got to be careful, because if you win a big hand playing blackjack, you got to share it with the table, because we're communists. There are no winners at the Gdansk. So.
Very nice. Andrew Sleighter. Very nice to meet you.
Oh, it's great to be
guy,
here, Bob. Thanks.
Great material. And tonight, one of 3 headliners. Always like 3 headliners at Hooters on a Wednesday night. Hooters in South Park. Just text 24300 with the word Hooters in it. Text it, and we'll give you the directions. The time, 7:30 tonight.
Yes, show up at 7:30. The show starts at about 8, depending on what time the games finish. But also,
Sleighter.
tell them about Robo. Robo is going to be there.
There's a robot comic.
Robo. He didn't. I thought he came in, but I guess not. Someone told me he
Didn't
came
come
into the
here,
show. He didn't come.
No, we haven't seen him on the show.
He's the America's favorite or top 10 robot comedian or something like that. But he is very funny. He's not for the faint of heart. So be prepared.
Seriously.
He's got
He's a
some of
shock
that insult.
robot?
Yeah, he's a shock bot. He's a shock bot for sure.
We'll see you tonight at Hooters South Park. I think they can handle it.
The Bob Rivers Show.